Hello and welcome to another video no one asked for, but here it is. Here it is. Let me tell you something. My videos have been overwhelmingly positive to an extent. I haven't really lived up to the name Bleak, and for good reason. The only reason I chose the name Bleak is because I thought it sounded cool, and it just kind of stuck. I knew the meaning of the word, but I didn't really care all that much. It was just a cool word that worked. Well, this video is absolutely going to live up to that name because we're talking about something that looks so incredibly terrible. A movie that should have been canceled a long time ago that Disney is finally releasing with CGI that looks atrocious. This movie started with controversy when they replaced the 7 dwarves with 7 magical creatures. And after that backlash, Disney went back to the drawing board and this is what they came up with. These CGI dwarves look like they came straight out of a Disney Channel original movie from the early 2000s. Scratch that! It's worse than that! This is worse than The Rock Scorpion King. How can you be worse than The Rock Scorpion King? This looks like a pile of horseshit. How, in 2024, can you actually release a huge movie like this onto the silver screen and it looks worse than 2000s CGI, than 90s CGI, than 80s CGI? You know what? I prefer the box shields from Dune 1984.
He's not making this.
Now, guard yourself from truth.
From over this garbage. Disney took one of the most beloved stories of all time and said, how can we poop all over it? And they did a phenomenal job of doing just that. Instead of hiring actual people, people that exist, that probably would have liked to have a job, you put in these cartoonish things that are worse to look at than the original Snow White that came out in 1937. How can this look worse than 1937? I'm a Disney fan. I love going to the parks. I love enjoying my time there. It's always a blast, even though half of my checking account is gone afterwards. But this dumpster fire is not acceptable for a company of this magnitude. You have the resources to drop absolute bangers, yet you refuse to. It's almost like Disney wants movies to fail sometimes. On top of the CGI, this movie has faced relentless controversy over its lead actress. Outside of Snow White, I have nothing bad to say about Rachel Zegler. There's no doubt about it. She is an incredible performer all around. Her voice is phenomenal. Did you see her in West Side Story? She's awesome, but there's no way around the fact that her words destroyed the potential of this movie.
It's different, and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White. What did you mean by that?
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah. Weird.
I really do think if she had just, not said the things she said, this movie would have much more hype and maybe even make money. Probably not, though. But now it's going to hit the silver screen and it's going to flop. It's going to flop hard. Disney, do you like losing money? Well, I guess for a company as large as Disney, it's not really going to matter, is it? They're making so much money from all their other sources that this Snow White flopping is probably equivalent to me losing a couple bucks. Oh, Disney. Why continue these remakes when you have so many people that work for you that come up with compelling original stories? Why does everything have to be a remake? And why, when you make them, are they dog? There is absolutely no excuse for Disney to come out with this garbage after multiple years. They have the ability to scratch the whole project and make something good. Something that audiences will love. But nope. They really do seem to prefer, or they really do prefer to lose money. That's what it seems like to me. Or they just don't care at all. Money is nothing to Disney. They will never go under. I can't even see how many dislikes the trailer has. They turned that off. But with 5.2 million views, it has 24,000 likes. 5.2 million and 24,000 likes. And the comment section, oh my god, the comment section is absolute gold. Just look at this one. Disney, coming to a theater near you. Me, is that a threat? This comment section had me rolling. And if you're looking for a good time, you should definitely take a gander at some of these hilarious comments. With that being said, it shouldn't be like this. People should want to see Snow White, but they don't because it looks terrible. It is terrible. It's been filled with controversy. The original story had a horse-sized turd poured all over it. The lead actress destroyed its potential. The CGI is scarily bad. I don't know how Disney could justify the pile of horse dung. This pile of horse dung. It took you $240 million to make this! This? How can this cost $240 million? I'm gonna have an aneurysm. What the absolute crap? Disney, you suck! You absolutely suck for this. You took a beloved story and said, how can we ruin it? It's so bad, it's a joke. People might actually go watch this just to make fun of it. I hope losing money is gonna hurt you. I hope it does, but I know it won't. I know you don't actually care about the movies you make. You clearly don't give a crap about audiences or source material, and I'm not sure if you care about money at all. I don't think you do. Because if you did, you would have canceled this a long time ago. You're never gonna learn though. You don't care about audiences, people, anything at all. You just don't. You'll never actually give a crap what people think. Disney, go yourself.